As you said, I mean, I've grown up in a cricketing background. I've been so lucky to be inside the change rooms, but it's been a part of my life since I came into this world. So it's only really made sense that I've sort of taken it on in my own stride. I've never played cricket myself, but always loved it, and honestly been forced to have it on the TV always because it's just been a big part of our family. But yeah, to take it on my own and in my own way is something so special. And as you said, presenters really do bring that colour and the life to the game, because there's obviously so much action that goes on the field, but it's important to recognise that outside. And I'm so lucky that I get to be here in Delhi. This is my first time in Delhi actually, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really keen to see what this tournament's going to be like. It's been such an amazing opening to season 2, so can't wait to see what it brings.
You have had stints with IPL earlier, and how was the experience so far traveling to India? Meeting some of the stars. Here in DPL, the chances of meeting the stars are less, but then you shared a commentary box full of stars, and there is like of Chetan Sharma, and there are many other Indian former players. An experience about that, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I love coming to India. I always tell my friends back home because they ask, what's it like? I say it's so different to Australia. Obviously, both of our countries love cricket so much, but I love the chaos of India. I love that there's always something happening. Honestly, it feels like you're on Mars at times, how different it is to Australia, but it's chaos in the best way. I love just throwing myself into it and hoping for the best. But
nobody described chaos like you did.
The chaos in a good way. It gives you like that energy and that, bubbly feeling. And I think, the cricket really embodies that. Everyone's so passionate about the game, and I love just feeding off everyone's energy. And you definitely saw that here today. There's such a buzz in the air around the Delhi Premier League, so I'm really excited to be part of it.
Also, you just told us that you worked in like IPL and World Cups. What made you come at such a domestic level, a level that is very ground-oriented? We're not the biggest of the stars on the ground. Obviously, there are some. But how is it the talent? What's kind of opportunity to learn from them, from the cricketers that are, and obviously when you'll be going into the IPL level, you'll be able to get that and get the knowledge throughout. So how's the coverage of a league that is not that big, but also has some great talent?
You know what? I think it's just so important for that grassroots, and I mean, not just grassroots, but the young players that are up and coming. They are the next generation of the superstars of Indian cricket, and I think it's so important that there's leagues like the Delhi Premier League that, give that platform for youngsters to learn off people that have been, their idols growing up, but also just experienced players. And then, of course, this is a great opportunity to be scouted for the IPL, one of the biggest T20 tournaments in the world. So I guess I love seeing how youngsters are really taking it on and making it to the big leagues. It's what more do you want? That's the most exciting and unbelievable opportunity, and I think it's awesome that Indian cricket is doing that and promoting youngsters being with experienced players and potentially making it into the IPL.
Matthew always fancied coming to India. He played some fabulous knocks in India, in Chennai and other parts of the country as well. Daughter, loves to come to India and play her role as a commentator. How do you see yourself, say 4 years, 5 years from now? Will you be still commentating, or you'd like to take it in a different role?
No, definitely. I would still love to be commentating, and I love being here in India in particular. It's such a special place in my heart I hold for this place. I mean, I think of Dad's career. He, made the Australian side, and then he was out for 7 years, and he had to make a difference. And actually, India was the place that he really cemented his spot in the Australian side once and for all. And he was a bit devastating to the Indians. I'm so sorry, but now I think he's won you guys back over again. You've forgiven him for his devastation. But I guess growing up, I I'd heard about that and you know, his progression and how this really made his career being here in India. But he honestly should have an Indian passport at this point. Like, he's been here so much. And I feel he's brought that culture back home as well. I've been around Indian cuisine back in our kitchen because he would bring spices from every destination that he was lucky enough to be in, travelling all around for things like the IPL or when he was playing the Aussie side. But he'd be in the kitchen with the cooks asking, teach me how to make this recipe. And then I was like, okay, great. Now you bring that home, Dad. So I feel like I've had India from such a young age, cuisine-wise, and then now I'm lucky enough to come here for the last 4 or 5 years doing IPLs and World Cups and now domestic tournaments like this, that I feel like I now need an Indian passport. I'm here this much and I love it. So, yeah, it's just all in the family.
Also, lastly, Matthew himself is these days doing commentary for various levels. So does the daughter-father combination just share some tips that how you could have done this line better, or does he shares with you that okay, you could have done like this? Because he is much experienced than you, but you have the experience of having some big leagues. So does that happen at your home?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we don't shy away from critical feedback in the Hayden household. We're all athletes of some kind. So, you know what? You just need that feedback. Someone's going to give it to you honestly, and Dad's definitely that person. He's actually been watching me at home giving me feedback as we're coming here. But he is such an amazing dad. I love him to bits, and to have, you know, such an amazing support network beside me at times when we're working together on IPLs and World Cups. It's so cool to turn around and go, Dad, what do you think? Like, who in the world gets to sit next to their dad or stand next to their dad doing something they love, working? It's just, yeah, it's surreal every time. But yes, it's definitely critical feedback from Dad, but he's always super supportive of me, and yeah, I'm forever grateful to have him by my side.
Lastly, we've seen a dad and son, or maybe not a combination in cricket playing cricket. We must have seen them playing cricket, but
yes.
Can we see them in the broadcast anytime soon, in the commentary panel, or maybe you having her in his interview anytime soon? So that would be something.
Dad's interview? I mean, maybe. We can see if that can happen. I mean, I'd love to have a sit-down chat. I've actually started my own podcast, Game On with Grace. So I chat to stars from every sport, and we discuss sort of like the ins and outs of what goes on outside of their individual sport. So I think there's definitely room for Dad to come on board, and I have an in-depth chat with him about all things him, and because why not?